So it's fall, it's mulching time, and I don't have a problem anymore with the power of the engine because obviously we replaced it with the Command Pro. But there's still a deck issue with the actual deck itself clogging. I've tried slip plate, that did nothing. It's like a graphite based coating. In fact, I think it actually even made the situation worse. So a lot of people I've seen been using fluid film. I just sprayed a coat on and I have it in the sunlight. I'm probably gonna mow today around say like 3-4 o'clock. So it's probably gonna be like 2 hours of the coating just being in the sunlight, drying itself, and then what I'll do is I'll mulch the entire front yard, and we'll see how it works. Now, again, like before, when I used to have the Briggs engine, like even if if it was caked up, the motor would just stop. Like there was just no way that it was gonna work. But with this one, it could be very caked up under there, and the blade is still moving, really with very little difficulty. And it doesn't even cake up as much as it used to, and I think that's probably just the sheer power of the blade just throwing everything down. Like it doesn't get caked up, but it still builds up a lot of grass. Okay, so I don't know if that's because if you look, I'm losing a lot of paint here. Actually, I don't even have paint, and I still have some grass. I scraped it as best as I could, but yeah, I really think that I'm probably gonna have to take a wire wheel to this thing, completely just take the coating off the bottom of it and respray it. I don't even know if I'm going to use the regular Toro paint. I think I'm probably going to look into a different formulation of paint that's a little bit more resistant. I might even try to use the Skag, the orange that they use on Skag, and just, take this thing apart, sand it down, and spray it down with some Skag paint and see if that helps, because it seems that the Skag doesn't really have the same problem. I could be completely wrong. It could just be the actual dimension of the deck itself, and it doesn't allow for the best airflow. But I have these Ballard blades, the gold Ripper blades on this thing, and that it actually really works out very well. I've only had to sharpen it. I sharpened it, I believe I got it in June or July, something like that, and I didn't really, I think I just actually put it on. I didn't even sharpen it, and the thing is still razor sharp. I've had no issues whatsoever, and the grass looks fantastic. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll test this out, and I am gonna also make the video about the Amic Roll Aerator. I'll try to take one set of tines off and just use one set of tines with double disc and see how that works out, and see if it's a little bit easier to push, if it's a little bit, whatever. Just I know some people had requested that, so we'll do that video as well. But yeah, so fluid film undercoating, and I did nothing in particular. I just scraped the bottom, sprayed it with fluid film, and it's sitting in the sun waiting to dry. So we'll test it out and we'll post it later.